this is Lyrical from A Craft's Tale, and I am here with another tutorial video. Today we have a lot of different things that we're going to cover, including how to change colors, learning the magic ring and the double magic ring, as well as quite a few stitches. So for now, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so what we're going to learn how to do right now is try to do a magic ring. So make sure you have a long enough tail on your yarn. Wrap it around your first two fingers, wrap it around again, take hold of your yarn. You want to take your hook and slide it under that first one, take a hold and loop it around that second one, turn it, take the loop and pull through. And then you can do that. Usually you will end up at this point put in however many stitches that is required. This is really good for doing amigurumi, stuffed animals. So we're going to go ahead and do, let's do 6 single crochet. You will do your 6 single crochet. Alright, take hold of it like this, pull that right on together, and that right there will give you a much more closed off center. Now there's also another way to do this. And this second way is called a double magic ring. And what that does is it just kind of ensures that your project is a little more secure. And it's pretty much done the same way. So what you would do is, again, wrap it around. But instead of wrapping it around twice or once, you wrap it around twice. And then you wrap your third one right around. Pull your hook underneath those two, grab a hold of the last one, pull that up, grab that back one, pull right on through. Now with this, obviously, there's more to get situated, but that's okay. And then you go ahead and in all 3, do your stitches as normal. Alright, you take hold of it, pull this, but don't pull that all the way, because as you see, this one goes down. So what you want to do is take hold of that, pull it, so that back one gets put in, and there you go. And that one messed up on me, so I believe I had a little knot in there somewhere, and you know, sometimes that happens. So let's just go ahead and pull that out. But that is how, yep, I do, and that is how you will do a double magic ring. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is learn, well, out of the stitches, is how to do a single decrease. And then we'll learn how to do a single increase. So, as you can see, I've got 2 rows of single crochet here. So, we are going to try this again. Alright, so into the first stitch. I'm a tight crocheter, so that's probably why we get some issues here. We'll pull up the yarn. You have 2 loops onto the hook, as you can see. But instead of yarning over correctly right now, what you're going to do is go into the next stitch, pull your yarn through. Now you have 3 loops onto the hook, yarn over and pull through all through loops. Alright, let's try that again. Go into the next stitch, pull your yarn up through it, leaving you 2 loops on the hook. But instead of yarning over right now, we're going to go into this next stitch, pull your yarn through. That will give you 3 loops onto the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Alright, let's do that again. Going into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, leaving you 2 loops on the hook. Go into the next stitch, pull your yarn through. That gives you 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Alright, into the next stitch, whoops, pull your yarn through, into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, leaving 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And one more time, we're going into the next stitch, and then into the last stitch. Yeah, I know. Maybe too tight? Who knows? Alright, yarn, pull that through. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and whoops, pull through all 3. And that is how you do a decrease. Now, that is your decrease. Let's pull that out, and we'll start it right back here again. Let me show you how to do a increase, or a single crochet 2 together. I'm sorry, a single crochet increase. Alright, into the first stitch, yarn over, and you do a regular single crochet. Now instead of going into the next one, you're going to go into that same stitch, okay? And now you have 2 stitches in that same stitch. Let's try that again. Into the next stitch, pull up, you've got 2 loops, yarn over and pull through, and then do it again. Okay. Alright, as you see, there are 4 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and let's keep going. Okay, into the next one. You're just doing regular single crochet. Basically, all you are doing is putting 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And that's it. Alright, let's just keep on going till we get all the way across. And for our final one, right here at the end, and there you go. That is your increase. Alright, next we're going to learn how to do a half double decrease. I've already started doing my half doubles here, as you can see, and there are 10 in total. So what you want to do for a decrease is yarn over, go into your stitch, pull it up, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull through. You now have 5 loops, yarn over, and pull through them all. That is your half double decrease. Let's try that again. Yarn over, into the next stitch, yarn or pull through, leaving you 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull up, you now have 5 loops, and go through all 5. Yarn over, into the next loop, or stitch, leaving 3 loops, yarn over, into the next stitch. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, and pull through all 5. Okay, and again, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull your yarn up, you've got 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 5. And one last time, yarn over to the next stitch, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull through, 5 loops, and pull through them all. Right? And that is a half double decrease. Okay. Alright, let's learn how to do an increase. Remember, an increase is going to end up being in the same stitch. So you are putting 2 stitches into the same stitch. So remember, yarn over into the first stitch, pull the yarn through, and all 3 loops, and then again into the same stitch, yarn over, pull your yarn through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that is an increase. Let's do that again. Yarn over into the next stitch, pull up all 3 loops, yarn over, go through all 3 loops, and that is a half double. And your increase, yarn over into the same stitch, pull up, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And there is your increase. And again, yarn over into the next stitch, pull through yarn, 3 loops, yarn over, go through all 3 loops. And again, yarn over into the same stitch, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Okay, let's continue on to the end. Into the next stitch, 3 loops, yarn over, and pull through them all. And don't forget in the last one, and there you go. There is your half double decrease, and that is what it will look like. Okay, next is the double decrease. So what you want to do is you start it off just like you do the half double. Yarn over, go into your stitch, pull your yarn through. That gives you 3 on the hook. You are going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Okay, and then yarn over again, go into the next stitch, pull through. You now have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. That leaves you 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. That is going to be your double decrease. So let's try that again. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through your yarn, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go through the next stitch, pull up your yarn, leaving you 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 3. Alright, and again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, leaving you, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 3. always forgive that. And we are going to yarn over, go into the next stitch. Whoops, need both loops. Make sure you're always grabbing those both loops unless otherwise stated. Yarn over, pull through 2, keep 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 3. Alright, and one more time. Yarn over, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the last stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through all 3. Now that right there is going to be your double crochet decrease. Okay. Alright, let's take that out and we'll go through your double increase. Again, you are basically just putting in 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So let's try that now. Okay. Yarn over, go into the first stitch, pull through your yarn, go through 2 loops, and go through 2 loops, and that is your double. And now let's do it again. Into the same stitch, pull up, 3 loops from the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Alright, let's do that again. We're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up, leave 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again right into the same stitch. Okay, I'll go slower in a minute. And again into the next stitch. Whoops. Okay, and we're coming up on the end. Almost forgot one there. So this is how you do a double decrease, a double increase. And one more right there. Alright. There is your double decrease, double increase. Okay, so the next thing we're going to learn how to do is some color changes. So as you can see, I have already done my rows of single crochet, and now I want to change to a nice purple. So what I am going to do is go all the way over to the end, and as you see I have one stitch left. I'm going to insert my hook into the stitch and act like I'm going to do a single crochet, but instead of going off on that, what I am going to do is attach my yarn and pull through with the new color, and then you can chain up and that will turn it, and then all you have to do, and what I like to do, is take that extra strand of yarn right here and lay it over top. Okay, so then I will go into my chain, my stitch, and continue with my stitches, my single crochet. Alright, and as you see, I am keeping that in, and that is fine. This is just my method of doing it. I will show you another method once we get to the end, and that's fine. Okay. And here we go. We're going to pull up. Let's grab a new skein. Let's get this real pretty blue. How about that? Okay. Now some people will, and this is probably a preferred method, they'll make a slip stitch, attach their yarn, just like that. Okay. I always try to make sure that the colors are nice and tight. Okay, and see? And now I am going to bury that in there. So let's go into the first stitch here. Whoops, that's a bit tight. I do stitch tight, so You guys will have to forgive me. I am a tight crocheter. And that is fine, as long as they're not so tight you can't do anything. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, and that is how you change colors. Okay. Alright, and that is going to be it for today from me. So if you like this video and you want to stay up to date with all of our content, why not hit that like button down below and also hit that big old red button for subscribing. And don't forget to ring that bell. If you want to stay up to date with some of our other content, why not jump over to our other channels? We do gaming, cooking, and a lot of other stuff. Music. You can check us out over at Lyrical Moonraven, the Pixel Gamer Girls, as well as the Nerdy Cooking Lady. All the links will be listed down below. Make sure that you stay up with us because next week, Heather from the Pixel Gamer Girls is going to be doing a crochet along on a very cool blanket. So, hope to see you there. And I will talk to you guys later. And happy crafting. Bye.